Good morning.
Good morning. How are
I'm
you?
excited because look, cheers. Ooh,
Cheers.
ooh, 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 ooh. I love it. I love it.
How come
Mine
I
is
can't?
backwards.
Mine
Why is
is
mine backwards?
backwards.
No,
Mine,
yours looks right. So I guess
yours,
mine is right too.
yes, yours looks right too.
Oh, okay, cool.
At first, I was like,
Cheers.
oh no, cheers.
Welcome to Beyond the Cup, conscious conversations with Joanna and Michelle.
This is where coffee turns into conversations that go way beyond surface level.
We're talking consciousness, spirituality, relationships, symbolism, healing, psychology, astrology, life, all of it.
Real conversations without a script. Combos that make you think, question, reflect, and maybe even see yourself a little differently.
So grab your coffee, tea, or whatever's in your cup.
And let's go beyond it. For those that didn't see, it does say beyond the cup. Conscious conversations with Joanna and Michelle.
Yes, yes, and so welcome to Beyond the Cup.
I
And
love it.
we did it. We did it. I'm so happy.
Yeah. So I mean, we figured if it was going to be cups and cups, we might as well get our own cup, right?
For sure, for
How
sure.
exciting. Today we are going to talk about where we left off last week, right?
Yes.
And that was about the ram or the lamb or
Or
what it really
she.
means.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
like
what
what
it
does it
really
really
truly means.
means?
When
Yeah.
they're saying that in the Bible, what are they really meaning? And
Because they say it a
what
lot.
they do, they want to sacrifice. They sacrifice, right? So let's really dive into what that is because it's not literal.
Right.
It's
So
not.
I have a presentation from one of our previous metaphysical meetings. So I'm going to pull that up so that I can show you, and that way we can go over it again. Because, you got to go
I
over the stuff so many times just to get it.
You know what? And when I know you started the meditation challenge with us,
Mhm.
and when you went through the states of consciousness and the elements and what have you, it never gets old. Like
Mm-mm.
whenever I hear any of it, it may be repeated, but the more you listen, the more you get out of it every time. There's something new that just kind of like, whoa, oh my
Right?
gosh, yes.
It's
So
so
I love
weird.
it.
Because even myself, like, no matter how many times I say it, it's still so cool because it's, I guess, hidden information, right?
Yeah, maybe it's
Hidden
like,
meanings.
yes, because maybe it's like, okay, we know something that everybody should know,
Right?
but not many do. So it's so cool.
So let me pull this up. We have man's Passover. All right. So no leaven in the house. All right. House in mysticism is yourself, it's your consciousness. Leaven. Matthew 16:6. Then Jesus said unto them, take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. And I'm not going to go over what Pharisees and Sadducees mean, but it's basically the religious, the doctrines, the people that hold the law. Matthew 16:11. How is it that ye do not understand that I spake it not to you concerning bread, that ye should beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and the Sadducees? Okay, so you are to remain in your house. That's yourself, right? Inside in meditation, and you're to consume the lamb. The lamb. And there is to be no leaven in the house. So, leaven is a substance or typically like yeast that's used in dough to make it rise. It's basically modifying or transforming something to better. And the Passover is that by staying within yourself, you're raising your consciousness, and then the fire energies consume the pineal gland, which is Aries, the lamb, the ram, um,
Cerebrum.
cerebrum, right? So there's the ram. And all that is leaven, which is used to raise your ego, will putrefy and pass over occurs because the angel, which is the impulse of death to your being, passes over you. So it is not obviously not literal, but I also want to go over this part because you know how they talked about the blood, put the blood
On
of
the
the sac of
door.
the ram or the sheep on the door.
Yep.
Okay. And when he sees the blood on the lintel and on the two doorposts, the Lord will pass over the door and not allow the destroyer to come into your house to strike you. Again, this is going over a deeper meaning because blood is actually your inner life force. So when it's saying that, it's not talking literally about that. It's just basically, again, everything going within. In Isaiah 111, he says, "To what purpose is the multitude of your sacrifices unto me? Said the Lord. I am full of the burnt offerings of rams and the fat of fed beasts, and I delight not in the blood of bullocks or of lambs or of goats." Again, it's interpreting the fact that all of this, it's not what he wanted. It's not blood and sacrifice. It's the inner life force that needs to be consumed by by Christ consciousness. So when we have the Christ oil come from the solar plexus and reach our pineal gland, the pineal is known to be Aries. It's known to be the lamb, the ram. So when the solar plexus, the sun, the fire, consumes the lamb, so we have all
That's
of that fire, all of that solar plexus energy, and it consumes the pineal gland. You now have that Passover. You have passed over from the left brain to the right brain. You have passed
and
over from the mind to the spirit.
and so whenever they're saying to like kill or sacrifice, they're meaning your ego. When
Mm-hmm.
you kill those the lower chakras, the root chakra, the sacral, and up to the solar, killing it means to allow you to then bridge and keep moving up the chakras to where you get to the pineal and you have that milk and honey, the pineal
Right.
and the pituitary.
This is why the festival commemorating the escape from Egypt is known as Passover. The firstborn males of the Egyptians are killed, meaning the firstborns are the thoughts that come out of your mind, since male means mind. So it's killing those first thoughts, that first, which comes from the ego. It comes from the mind, and everything on the left side is us. It's the ego. It's us. So we're not the ones that enter into the heaven realm. It's the spiritual side that goes in there. We need to just, so when you say the lower three chakras, those are known as Egypt.
Egypt.
Yeah, so you're stuck in bondage means you're in Egypt. So you're in your lower animal nature, versus like you
Yes.
said, the bridge would be the heart
Hmm.
to the the upper higher energy centers. So I was thinking earlier today, they wrote it very difficult, in a very difficult way. Like they wrote it where it's confusing to many people. Like you have to know this, or else how are you going to figure this out just by reading it? You know what I mean? Like,
Because it's so confusing because it says one thing but doesn't mean that. It's
right.
it's it's like it's like a riddle or a puzzle.
Yeah.
It's the puzzle pieces,
Like the
right?
trumpet. Like first you got to know you blow into the trumpet. When you blow in, there's breath, and breath is spirit. And it's like, you got to go through this whole thing of, oh, so that's what you mean by that, not an actual trumpet. And so I mean, I feel bad for those that just don't get it, but this is why you should seek and ask questions, because
So,
when you ask, you start figuring out that it's not literal.
okay, so what would be the best way for you to just like break it down? Like the kingdom of God is within. Going within is you taking no thought, going into meditation. And then in meditation, it's take us there, Joanna. Take us do what the meditation is like the states, the states of consciousness for us to get there. Going into meditation and um going within, it's all the same. It's written the same.
Right,
Basically,
which come back to the four elements, or the five elements, really, the four that are here, and then the non physical
yeah.
ether, or God, or whatever you want to call it. So us in the physical, the solid realm, the earth realm, that's where we're going to take everything literal, which is where we are. That's the doctrines, that's religion, that's everything. You're just like in this outside world. Everything in the bottom one, right? Where is it? Right there
Yeah.
is the outside world. And many times in the Bible it says, I'm not of this world. Like it's not the physical world, it's the non-physical world. So the only way is going into the water. Just like Noah, just like the other ones, all of them. They all go into the water, and then they go up to the air. So Jesus walking on water is Jesus above the water. And then right here in air would be meeting Jesus in the air, Christ consciousness, so that then it's not you that's going into Christ consciousness, it's your spirit that's there.
Experience it.
Right. And then you have a whole renewal of the mind,
And
right? You
that's
have the
the
fire,
baptism, the fire.
the baptism of the fire, the burning bush, the pineal, again, the fire consuming the lamp.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a renewal of the mind and you come back to earth renewed. That's the whole purpose of I'm born again. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm born again." Like how? Because you said I'm born again? That's it? No, that's not what it means. Like it's not going to change you. The next day you're still going to do the same shit.
Yeah.
Like the only way you're going to be born again is if you have a renewal of the mind. And the only way to do that is to have a virgin consciousness, to be able to go up here and be shit. I don't know anything. I'm going to step back down. And when I get back to this earthly plane, I'm virgin consciousness. I'm going to need to know everything all over again, but from the inside this time, because everything that I knew was from the outside. And obviously now I'm renewed. I am reborn. The whole resurrection is raising this consciousness from where we always have been to where we need to be.
Yes.
And the thing is, you got to do it over and over again, like over
It's
and
it's
over.
a practice. It's called a meditation practice.
But that's why in Noah's Ark, there's a part where, he goes inward. And I know they don't say that, but that's what it means. He goes inward, but he has to do it again and again. And it says how he had to do it again and again and again in order to get to the part where because he had a window at the top. He can only look up. He can only go up. The consciousness can only rise. And that's what happened. He had to do it over and over again. The same thing with Jonah and the whale. He had to do it over and over and over again in order to get out. So that's the thing, is that you have to continue to do it. It's not just a one-time practice. For me, like this is all the stuff that I've learned I don't know why, but I just think it's the coolest thing.
It is. It is. And it isn't easy, but the more you do it, the more you practice, the better you become at it and the easier it gets. And that's what's so beautiful about it.
That's the
And then
point.
the
I mean,
experience. Yeah.
right. Like you go to the gym and you do the same thing with your workouts and
Workout.
your muscles. You're not going to go and step into the gym and like, "Oh, I'm good." It's going to take a couple times.
I wish it was that easy.
Right? Like, oh, I went to the gym. I lost like 10 pounds. Look at my muscles. No,
Yes.
no, it takes a lot of work. It takes practice. And then eventually you start seeing results. And the same thing happens with meditation. So I'm glad we're doing the meditation challenge because that's what gets you to start seeing things differently. You're not going to be able to read this. It's kind of, have you ever seen Percy and the
Percy
lightning
Jackson.
rod? Yeah,
No,
you
I have.
haven't.
No, I have
So
to.
I think he's dyslexic. And when he sees the words, obviously he sees them like in opposite directions or different ways, but then he sees what it truly means. Like he can rearrange the words and see what it really means. That's kind of what happens. Like after you meditate, you start seeing things and then suddenly like, hold up, that doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
Like what is this really saying? But I feel like when we don't go within, we don't ask that question.
Well, we're just going through the motion of the daily routine.
Right.
So, yeah.
Reading the menu and never eating it. Right.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Manicotti, right?
Yeah.
Thank you,
So,
Bill.
yeah, I think that meditation, and then it goes so well just with your psychology, getting to understand yourself, right? Because that's the whole point. Like, how can you continue on living your life without understanding who you are, what you're here for, your purpose? Like, you're just going along with it's
Whatever
like
you're
it's like
doing.
if I didn't know what this was and I
Yes.
carry it with me everywhere, but I don't know what it does. I mean,
Right.
imagine if I knew that it can do
Do,
wonders on the computer,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Like when you
Yeah,
use it.
for sure.
So
See,
anyway,
man,
yeah, that's the lamb. The
yeah,
lamb.
you wrap that up so excellent. Thank you.
Yeah. At first I'm like, I'm frozen. I don't know what to say.
No,
But
but that was exactly perfect. Perfect, perfect. So,
are you enjoying your meditations?
Yes, very much so.
Yay.
Very much so.
Yeah, it's people don't know that it's hard to record meditations, and you know this because you record meditations for your YouTube channel. They don't know that it feels like you're running a race, like a marathon, that you have to catch your breath when you're recording.
Totally. Oh my gosh. Because it's like, I'm all like, okay, when am I going to breathe? Like,
Right.
well, I'm,
Yeah, you don't breathe. You don't
no,
breathe the whole
because you're,
time.
yeah, because you're like saying it. But I have to tell you, when I'm recording my meditations, and by the way, I record them in my closet because it's quiet there and it's my little safe space and can't hear any of the outdoor stuff. Even though, different apps have reducing noise and stuff, it's just, I don't know why. I just feel comfortable in there.
Where it's
And
quiet. Yeah.
yes, and the coolest thing when I'm recording, I'm so into what I'm saying to help guide others into this state of relaxation or clarity or whatever they need at that moment that I'm just like, ah, like I'm such in a peaceful state when I'm doing that. And I'm hoping that that shines through for others because, I'm all about the love and light.
Right. I mean, and that's the thing is that when you're doing it and you're transmitting that
Energy, that
right,
vibration,
and because you want it to be
frequency.
so perfect, you try not to breathe. And then later you're like,
Yeah.
and then you come back to a really soft voice. But it's like, did you know how many times I had to catch my breath?
I know. Oh my gosh, it's so
Fun
crazy.
times, man.
Totally, totally. I love it.
People
I
don't
love
know what we go through. We're recording in the closet.
it. Just with editing and everything. I mean, but that's the fun part. That's the creative part. That's something that I didn't even understand until, we started recording different lives, like even our lives, which we all know that could be scary.
Oh my God.
Well, it's gonna be interesting because we are eventually gonna go live on YouTube. We just will because it will be fun and we'll just want to have we want to have that conversation with people,
True.
So it's like we'll see. But
Hmm.
I hope people enjoyed this one.
I know. Next time I want to hear more about like all the things you do. Like
Okay.
I've talked many times now. Like let's hear
Well,
Michelle.
okay, that's fair. That's totally cool. But okay, what people are going to find out are the many things that Joanna does too, because there's so much. So we've got so much to talk about. So it's all good. That's what we
Yeah.
do. That's
Yeah,
what we
cuz
enjoy.
I mean like some people don't even know about chakras.
This is true.
The seven
And
energy centers, they're, electric impulses that are not electric impulses, but
energy wheels, centers
yeah,
that
centers, whatever you want to call it, that do have a
make
lot
us
to do.
with what we're feeling and what's blocked. If it's blocked, how you maybe if it's overactive or underactive, it means you're feeling a certain way. So yeah, no, we can go into so many things. It's so cool. I
Yes,
love it.
yes. And then also I will bring up, this is the only thing I'm going to bring up next time, is how it's connected in the Bible, the
Okay, yay.
chakras.
Okay,
So
cool.
you could talk about the chakras, I'll talk about how it's connected, and then hopefully somebody can get something out of it.
Okay, I like that. That's cool. That's cool. Yay, yay, yay. Oh,
It was
always so
fun.
much fun. I'm always sending you love and light. And
Cheers.
hold on. We did it opposite. Okay, here.
And then here.
Cheers.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for sitting with us for another conscious conversation beyond the cup. If something resonated with you today, please share it, comment, subscribe, and send it to someone who is also asking the deeper questions about life. Until next time, keep expanding, keep questioning, and keep going beyond the surface and the cup. We'll see you guys next time. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. Let's have a cup of tea.